I'm Meredith Boyd, and I'm in grade 8 at Pender Island Elementary.
And hello, I'm Meredith's dad, and I'm also the UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights and the Environment. Meredith, in the last couple of months, you've participated in climate strikes in Vancouver and Victoria. Why has that been important to you?
Well, I think it's really important to show our leaders that this is something that we think is really important, and it's also something we don't want to just sit around and wait for. It's something that we want to happen now. And I think by striking, we can show them that.
Right. And what do you think about Greta Thunberg, the leader of these youth climate strikes?
I think that she's really inspirational. I think it's really cool that she just started it and she didn't care that there was nobody else with her. She was just out there, and that she kind of shared this with the whole world. And it's become a really important way of youth showing that they really think this is something that needs to happen now.
Right. And do you think that the United Nations should recognize your right to live in a healthy and sustainable environment?
Yeah, I think that is really important. And I think that because our future really relies on things happening right now, that if this was declared, then it would be a really big breakthrough.
Right. I agree with you 100%. And, the work that I've done on the right to a healthy environment, it's clear that it has two main elements. It has procedural elements and it has substantive elements. The procedural elements are the right to access information, the right to participate in environmental decisions, and the right of access to justice when your rights are being threatened or violated. And then on the substantive side, the right to a healthy environment includes clean air, clean water, and access to adequate sanitation, healthy and sustainably produced food, a non-toxic environment in which you can live, work, study, and play, healthy ecosystems and biodiversity, and a safe climate. And what's really cool right now is that with Greta Thunberg and millions of kids all over the world are really calling for adults to recognize this right to a healthy environment. So there was a lawsuit brought by 25 children and youth in Colombia that has resulted in a Supreme Court decision requiring the Colombian government to protect the Amazon rainforest. There are children demanding information about climate change in ways that they can understand from governments around the world. Youth are participating in decision-making in unprecedented ways. And there are children suing governments all over the world, not only in Colombia, but in Canada, in the United States, in France, in Norway, in India, in Pakistan, in the Philippines. And I think that it's really important for the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child to step up and support these children in the action that they're taking. One thing that the committee could do would be to publish a general comment on children's rights and the environment. That would be super valuable, but also supporting recognition of children's right to live in a healthy environment. That's recognized by 155 of the UN's 193 member states right now, but it really is a fundamental human right that should be recognized for every child in the world, no matter where they live. So that's our brief message to you today. We hope that you have a terrific session, and we hope that you will support children like Meredith, Greta, and the millions of others around the world who are fighting for their right to live in a healthy environment. Thank you very much.